It's a major crackdown on holiday retail theft. Florida's Attorney General says she's not going to tolerate the recent smash and grabs we've seen elsewhere in the country, like this in California. And now she has a new tool to fight it. Fox 13's Ken Suarez is live from a shopping center in Plant City with details. Ken.
You know, this is really a big problem, and just to put it in perspective for you, I want to quote a recent survey, and it says that 7 out of 10 retail businesses see an increase in retail theft. Well, as you said before, the Attorney General just made an announcement, and she talked about the kind of tool that law enforcement will now be able to use in the state of Florida to hopefully keep that under control.
Horrifying scenes on the news lately. Mobs targeting a specific store at a specific time, rushing in, stealing anything they can.
If a flash mob comes into a store in Polk County and steals, they're all going to jail. And if we don't catch them in the store and they jump out in their cars, we're going to ram them in the parking lot and put them in jail. That's a guarantee. Write that down in your little book today.
If something like this ever did happen in Polk or anywhere else in the state, every law enforcement agency in Florida would know. From now on, every detail will go into a new database.
A database, an exchange of information, which allows us to track what seem like single incidents of theft and allow us to put together the pieces to identify the larger scale criminal organizations that are going into our stores and stealing large amounts of merchandise.
The database is part of a newly formed Florida Retail Crime Exchange that our state's Attorney General just launched. It's made up of law enforcement and big retailers like Walmart, Publix, Lowe's, and Home Depot. This is not about the little petty thief. They're targeting well-oiled crime rings and their kingpins.
This is organized crime, and it's organized crime that's becoming more violent
and slicker.
It's becoming increasingly easy for these groups to resell their stolen merchandise to unsuspecting consumers on online platforms and marketplaces.
Law enforcement hopes their new task force is a force to be reckoned with.
And of course, every time someone steals something from a store, what happens? Well, the rest of us end up paying more money for what we buy. And this time of year at Christmas, you know, every penny counts. That means that things are going to be higher this year than they were last. Back to you.